There's certain things that are nice to have once you move out, like an eye-watering 72-inch 4K OLED TV, or that Sonos immersive sound system that blows out your eardrums every time you watch a movie, or that accent chair that just sits in the corner, looks pretty, that you don't actually allow anybody to sit on. And then there are items that you use every single day, things that genuinely improve your life, items that you can 100% say confidently were worth the money. And that's what we will be focusing on today. These are the 10 items that I purchased once I moved out that were 100% worth buying. Now you might find this one a little odd. A lot of people wouldn't feel comfortable talking about this, but since you're one of the homies, who gives a shit? So I had my first experience with a bidet only a few months ago when I went to Hawaii, and let me tell you, it was a game-changing experience. For those of you that don't know what a bidet is, it's basically a toilet or a toilet seat that comes with a super soaker attached to it, and it's angled right at your hole, and it just blasts everything away. It's way more hygienic, you don't use toilet paper, and those of you that have tried it before, you'll know what I'm saying is accurate. No homo. Kind of feels nice. And depending on the one that you get, it can come with some ridiculous features. The one that I have is the Tushy Aura. This thing has warm water, oscillation, dryer, self-opening lid, heated toilet seat. It's like the fucking Rolls Royce of toilets. It's crazy. But there are other ones, more simple ones on the market, and especially if you don't have an outlet, you might not be able to use those features, but a simple hand spray bidet, still a game changer. So I'm somebody that absolutely hates to cook. I love food, but I hate cooking, especially cleaning up after cooking. So an air fryer was an absolute essential for me. But recently I found an air fryer that has absolutely changed the game for me. I don't think there's anything out there like it on the market right now. This is called the Drio Chef's Maker Combi air fryer, and I want all of you guys to have this in your life. So this air fryer has a special mode called Chef's Mode that can perfectly cook any type of meat you want. It has pictures with estimated times for your desired cooking, a probe that you can put into your meat so you can get the perfect internal temperature. Now I literally just season my steaks, put the probe in, put it into the air fryer, let it do its thing, and it cooks the steak better than I could probably do it on a pan. So it is fantastic. I just clean out the air fryer and that's it. But it's not just steaks. Like I said, you can do all these different types of meat. Assuming you're like me, checking the fit or checking the a daily ritual, of course. So investing in a nice large mirror is a no-brainer. Not one of those wobbly cheap ones that bends your proportions, but a clean oversized mirror that actually makes your space feel bigger, but also allows you to check out your outfit properly. It's one of those things that you're gonna end up using every day. You're gonna bring it with you to your next home as well. And honestly, they're not too expensive either. IKEA has plenty of options that are affordable. Lighting, one of the most underrated upgrades you can make to your space. And in my eyes, it's 100% worth it. It completely changes the mood. Once the evening time rolls around, it makes you feel cozy. You can just kick back, relax, watch a movie. And let me tell you, the shawties absolutely love the Philips Hue. I don't know what it is, gets them going. Get a little crisp breezy in the background. Crisp breezy. It doesn't sound anything like that. I've got various Philips Hue smart lights around my home, as well as these smart bulbs, and I just love the ability to be able to go into my phone and just turn on all my lights instead of having to individually go and turn on every light. And then also, obviously, the color options is one of the most important things about the Philips Hue. Now, I'll be honest, I used to think air purifiers were a scam. I didn't think they worked until I put one in my office, and it is bizarre the difference between allergen dust-filled air and what I would call like premium air. I have no other way to describe what it feels like. It just feels crisp. So if you live in a city, you deal with allergies, I would at least put one in your bedroom. It honestly makes a huge difference, and your sleeps will also be better, which is important. Dude, a sharp knife set will change your life. Even as somebody who does the minimal amount of cooking that I do, a sharp knife set was 100% worth it for me. It doesn't even really need to be a set. It could just be a singular sharp chef's knife. But if you're somebody who cooks all the time, it's definitely worth it for you. It just makes it so much easier, more pleasurable to cook. And as they say, a sharp knife is a safe knife. So if you're gonna cut your fingers off, it's gonna be one nice slice rather than like a real jagged one. And another thing to add with that is a wooden cutting board. Just an easy way to get rid of plastics in your life. It's actually better for your knives as well, and is antimicrobial as well. Great investment. Having a little slave that can go around the house without complaining, vacuum and mop, is priceless. It's a priceless luxury. Thanks to today's sponsor, Narwhal, I actually have one. This is the Narwhal Frio Z Ultra, and is hands down the most premium robot vacuum I've ever used. It vacuums and mops at the same time, but what makes this thing elite is that it doesn't get stuck like every other robot I've ever tried. It's got dual RGB cameras and an AI chip that helps avoid obstacles in real time, so it's not gonna run into things, it's not gonna run over your cords and rip down your expensive items. It also auto lifts lifts the mops when it senses carpet and adjusts cleaning pressure based on your floor type. It docks itself to clean and dries its mops so your place doesn't smell like swamp water. It's honestly, it's like having a housekeeper that works 24/7, doesn't complain, you don't have to pay them. So check out the link in my description and grab yourself a Narwhal Frio Z Ultra if you're interested. Artwork is one of the easiest ways to make your space feel like your space. I've got way too many framed car posters, skateboard artwork with more cars on it. It's just because that's the stuff that I'm interested in. And for you, it doesn't have to be that. It could just be whatever you're interested in. Put some stuff on your walls. Artwork is worth the investment too because you are going to bring it with you most likely. People rarely change their artwork when they move places. They just rehang it. My parents have been using the same artwork for like 20 plus years. So artwork's always gonna be worth the investment and it's just gonna make your home feel like yours. Quality bedding, a good mattress is worth it, guys. We all know this. 1/3 of your life is spent in your bed. Even for some of you, it might be a half of your life is spent in your bed. So investing in some nice sheets, like linen flax sheets, that's what I have. They feel fantastic. They're nice and breathable. It's such a joy to get in and out. Well, actually not to get out, get in my bed and sleep. And even things like upgrading your pillows, getting yourself a nice supportive pillow with a silk case over it for your hair and your skin. It's going to just improve your life overall. And then obviously your mattress. Make sure you find a comfortable mattress and you're not sleeping on the floor. Very similar to your bed. This really caters to people that work from home, but if you are sitting down multiple hours in front of a desk, you want a chair that doesn't feel like you've taken back shots all week. It is super important. Now, I know from firsthand experience because I've been using the same IKEA chair for the last 3 years and my back is absolutely killing. I've always thought about buying an ergonomic chair, but I was like, nah, it's probably not worth it. It's probably all the same. And then I tried a friend's ergonomic Erman Miller chair and I was like, wow, I was wrong. So I have one on the way. I haven't received it yet and I'm very excited to now be sitting in a comfortable chair. But yeah, rule of thumb, invest in the things that separate you from the ground. Your tires on your car, your bed, and your chair. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. You found this very useful. If I missed something, let me know what I should have added to this list and I'll catch you boys in the next video. See ya! Whoa.